Hi, this is Brett Ingram, award-winning entrepreneur, and today I want to share with you 8 ways to add passive recurring income to any business. So passive and recurring income, real simple. I know those terms get thrown out a lot, and so it's important we understand exactly what we're talking about. When we talk about passive income, what we really mean is an income stream for our business that comes in without us having to do any work, hence the word passive. Because once it's set up, the money or the revenue continues to generate, and we don't have to do anything in order to keep it coming in. That differs obviously from traditional business model, because if we want to make more money, we typically need to make more sales, so we need to sell more of our stuff. In this particular case, if we can integrate passive income into it, we can eliminate the part where we need to do any work and know that we have a minimum coming in all the time, and then any additional active sales we make on top of that is extra. Now, if we look at that and we compare it to recurring income, they can be the same, but they can also be different. So recurring income is income that comes in over and over again. So for passive income, it could be any income that comes in without us doing any work. For recurring income, it can actually be active income, but it's also income that comes in month after month or time period after time period consistently. Oftentimes these are used interchangeably, and oftentimes the goal is to set up things that are passive and recurring. So then we don't have to do any work after we've got them set up, and not only does the money come in once, but it keeps coming in over and over again. That's the reason that they're very valuable, because we get away from trading time for money. In a traditional job, when we have a job, we trade time for money. We work our hours, we put in our time, and we get paid for what we do. If we have a business and we're selling whatever, ice cream, it's the same thing, really. We're making the decisions and we're calling the shots, but essentially we're selling ice cream, and the more we sell, the more we make. So again, we're trading time for money. It might not be our own time is the one difference. We could hire other people to do it. But the idea is it's still pretty similar. When we add passive income to it, we take things to a whole nother level. And so adding passive or recurring income streams to a business can ultimately significantly boost revenue, and it can provide a lot of financial stability. So particularly if we're in a business where it is cyclical or seasonal or prone to the economic news or whatever else it is, having a recurring element or a passive element of income added on can make for a much more secure situation. So let's talk about some of the strategies that businesses across various industries can use in order to generate passive or recurring income. Now, some of these things will apply more or less to any particular business, but in general, almost all businesses can employ all of these in one way or another. So we need to get out of the mold of thinking about these in a traditional way, and we need to ask ourselves, how could this fit? How could we make this work for our business? How could we apply this to our business so we could use it too? The first method is the subscription model. So everyone has seen a subscription model. It's as old as time, right? People used to sell magazines, and basically the idea was, or a newspaper, and the idea is you had a subscription. So once they converted you into a customer, then you basically were on the hook for paying it every week or every month or whatever it was until and unless you cancel it. So the value to the seller was very high for those kinds of customers, because even though initially it might cost more effort than they're going to make on the first month or first installment payment, once they've made enough payments, if they keep the subscription, you make a lot more money on the back end. And so the idea is converting one-time buyers into subscribers. And you'll notice that even offline businesses and even online businesses that sell hard goods, generally people think of subscriptions as digital products, software, or magazines or news or social media type stuff, or even podcasts or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, membership sites, the fact of the matter is you can do this even with hard products, even with real tangible products that we're selling. If we're selling soap, or if we're selling, we can have a club or a subscription. The most obvious example of this is Amazon. When you go to buy anything on Amazon now, it says, oh, do you want to buy it one time? Or do you want to save 10% and sign up and get it delivered X amount, however often? Because for as much money as Amazon makes, they understand that anything that they could put on autopilot that keeps billing people, where they don't need to create the effort to make sales and they don't need to rely on the person going to Amazon.com in order to buy, they know that's easy money in the bank. And so we need to look at all of our products and services. If they're digital, obviously this is very easy. We may sell a front-end product that has just a product, but then we can add a subscription or a coaching package or a community or whatever as a subscription. If it's something that they're going to want more of, that's very easy because the subscription could just get them more of what they're getting every week or every month or whatever. And even if they're hard goods that we're selling, we can also make it into a club. Dollar Shave Club is another example of someone who did this effectively. We want to convert one-time buyers to subscribers. And when we're able to do that, the benefit of that for us is once we've got somebody in, we don't need to rely on them to come back to us each and every time to buy again. As much as they love our products, we all get busy. We all get sidetracked. And also, there is competition. I get things in the mail all the time for all the competing mobile device plans and carriers. And I use the one that I'm using right now. I have a son who's overseas in college, so we have a relatively complex plan because there's 4 of us on the plan, and then it has some addition. I get these other things in the mail, and the one that I have is not cheap. So when it's like, oh, $25 a line and it's unlimited and all, there's some temptation there, right? But I'm locked into a monthly with this other provider. So part of it is just the inertia of not wanting to change. So I just keep paying even though it's more. The other part of it for me, obviously, is that because my situation is complex, it makes it more difficult. But the point is I'm going to keep paying that membership fee even though I could probably get something cheaper. Keep paying that subscription even though I could probably get something cheaper because I know what it is. It's already set up, and so all the work has been done. And that is really the beauty of getting the subscription model set up. Another thing that we can do is we can do membership programs. So these can be part and parcel to subscriptions, but they're a little bit different. Because with a membership program, what we could do is, again, we could sell a solo front-end product and then sell a back-end membership and say, look, if you just want to use this product, go for it. But you could grab our membership and then you could get exclusive benefits, you can get discounts, you can get early access to new products and services for a regular fee. There could be new content being added all the time if it's a membership, or an ongoing community that they get access to as a membership. We see this a lot in a subscription model for gyms and health clubs and websites that offer premium content. The membership model can work really well if we have, instead of them just needing the same thing over and over again, if there's additional stuff that could be added that are value adds to that initial product. If someone is involved in something, but the community, I see podcasting communities. So the podcasting person might sell a course on how to run a podcast, but ultimately people have struggled doing that stuff on their own. So then we also have this community with all these extra guides and software, and you can connect with everybody else and you can be guests on each other's shows and stuff, and it's only X amount a month. So yeah, if you want to go at your own, you can, but you can also be a part of the membership. So we want to be thinking about for our own products and services how this could apply. Again, if we have digital stuff, it's pretty easy. We can add a membership site to the back end of that. But even if we have something that's offline, right? Even if we had like a retail store, we could offer a VIP club where we open the store an hour early every Saturday morning or whatever for all the VIP clients, and they could come in and they get 10% off anything on the rack or anything in the store. There's special, like when we get new shipments in, they get advance notice before we stock them to the general public. There can be a variety of different ways. The key to this is to be creative, but always be thinking from the perspective of, if you were the customer, is it worth the money? Throwing together a membership site or a subscription model when there's no value is never going to work. People don't like subscriptions and memberships. They do them because of the fact that it makes sense and there's value. The reason Netflix constantly rotates their movie inventory is because if they have the same, even if they have a million movies, if they have the same ones all the time, people are going to get stale with it and they're going to cancel it. They're going to move on to one of the other streaming services. But they make it a big point to drop ones off and then add new ones on every month. So that way we're always feeling like we need that membership in order to see the new movies that are coming out. Otherwise, as soon as you cancel it, that's when the movie that you really wanted to see comes out. A third thing that we can do that's off the beaten path of our own products and services, but every business should be doing this, is affiliate marketing. We can earn affiliate commissions by promoting other companies' products. And so there are a lot of companies out there that already have established affiliate programs, like Amazon, Walmart has one, a bunch of other big retailers. But in addition to that, there are actually affiliate marketing platforms like JVZoo and ClickBank and Warrior Plus that ultimately, and there's a bunch of them, that ultimately list products in the marketplace that all you do is apply for. It gives you a link, and if you promote that link and anyone buys it, you get paid 50%. Now, on durable goods, the commissions are a lot lower, but on a lot of the software and digital products, it's 50%. So you can make a substantial amount of money with that. If you add banners to your website, if you add flyers for people coming into your store of products that you recommend with your particular link or whatever else it is. We can do email marketing as a very effective way to generate affiliate marketing commissions. Instead of constantly pounding people about our own products and services, we can recommend others that they might want that are complementary to the ones that we sell. And this is a great way because what makes it so simple is that not only is it repeatable, because as we get new customers, we can keep promoting the stuff that they're interested in. So we can try various affiliate products. Whatever ones work, we keep promoting. Whatever ones don't, we replace. And because we always have a flow of new customers, we can continue to roll out those same affiliate offers every so often and continue to cash in on them. So the fact of the matter is, we don't have to do any product fulfillment, no customer support. We don't even have to do the payment processing. All that stuff is done for us, and if it's done through any of these platforms, the commissions are all automated, the payments are all automated. You don't even need to worry about the vendor actually paying you because it's all done from the marketplace. Affiliate marketing is a great way, especially when combined with email marketing, emailing our list, emailing our prospects, and with every order or every members area or every web page people visit, having complimentary stuff on there that when they click we get paid for is really powerful, because this is the millionaire by a million little flames or sparks method, because we aren't making a ton of money on one thing, but we can make some money every single day. And when you add that up over the course of the month and the year, you could actually make a tremendous amount of money with affiliate marketing. So every company should be doing this, every entrepreneur should be doing this, and they should be doing it with things that are complementary to what we're selling. Not competition. We don't want to send people to our competition, but we want to recommend stuff that's related so they'd likely be interested. So they'll keep opening our messages and keep taking our advice. If we start recommending things that are way off the beaten path or products that aren't good, they might lose confidence in us. So this is a really popular method for bloggers, influencers, website owners, and stuff like that, and email marketers who can integrate the affiliate links. But it's not limited to that. Even if we have a retail store, even if we have an ice cream shop, we can hand out flyers or coupons with links to some things online. They can even be links to our own website that are redirects to affiliate links. As long as we disclose the fact that we get a commission if they buy, it's totally fine. And ultimately, that is a great way to do it. Another thing that we can do is we can do licensing. So if your business creates original content or software or other proprietary products, commonly what people want to do is constantly try to sell more, get more customers and things like that. But one of the great ways to do this is to license it. Give it to somebody else who could use it. If there's a company that sells something complementary, they're a website builder company, and I have an email marketing tool, I could go to them and say, hey, listen, I will license a white label version of this to you for X dollars per user. You could charge them whatever you want to add email functionality to their websites, and you get whatever profit you make over that, and we get this amount. By licensing things, we can wash our hands of the deal. The hardest part is setting up the licensing agreement. If the terms are favorable, as soon as they start selling, we start making money, and we don't have to do any promotion. We don't have to do any sales. We don't have to get any new customers. They do it for us. So we can license our ideas, our patents, our products, our access to our software, any of these things. And we can do it to multiple companies if we want and generate passive recurring monthly payments and royalty income for that. So we can do it for a flat monthly fee for X amount of seats, or we could do per user, and then we get paid every single month. There are a lot of white label products for software online that do this. Somebody has created the software, and instead of selling it as their own retail brand, they sell it as white label, where you could put your own logo on it, and you pay them per user. And it's a smaller amount than someone would pay retail, so you can get the markup when you sell at retail. Another thing that we all want to be offering, again, this applies even more so to offline businesses, is digital products. If we aren't already selling ebooks or courses or software or these kinds of things, we want to be doing that. Because no matter what it is that we're selling, we want to be able to have some sort of online presence. And what better way to do that than not only just build a list of email people and put up a website that nobody ever visits, but instead offer actual products and services that people can buy through there. Once you create an ebook or a course or a video series or even software, for the most part, most of that cost and time is already done. Then every amount that you sell is almost pure profit. So in that particular way, it makes a lot of sense for all of us to be offering digital products, because it's a great way to add simple passive income to whatever it is that we're doing. There's a little bit of work up front, but once we've got that done, we're good to go. Another method is to add automated services to what we're doing. So we can utilize technology to offer services that don't require a lot of manual effort. So things like chatbots for customer service, or automated online courses, or AI-driven analytics, where somebody hooks up their site one time and the AI monitors all the analytics and keeps spitting out reports. All of those kinds of things are excellent ways that we can actually set things up with automated services. Now, you can use memberships or subscriptions as automated services, but it also can be a separate thing where you're just offering this as a service as opposed to access to the software. So maybe we set up your website on it. You don't need to do anything. All you do is give us your URL. We do all the rest of the work, and then you get the reports in your inbox every week or whatever it is. So any kinds of services like that are set up once, profit forever, awesome. Another thing that we can do that oftentimes is overlooked too, if we have any decent amount of traffic to our website or our blog or any of our other pages, we can use ad revenue. Even if we're selling our own products, there's no reason we can't put ads on there. If we put ads on there, we can do things for affiliate products, but we can also sell that ad space. And if somebody wants our market, if somebody wants our demographic, the better we know what our traffic looks like and what the demographics are, and the better we know what our customer avatar and profile is, the more targeted we can reach out to people about advertising, and the more they're going to be willing to spend if it's actually effective. And it'll be more effective based on how targeted it is. So there are a lot of ad networks where we don't need to go individually to other advertisers and get them to do it. You just sign up, you get their ad code, and you put it on your website. They run all the ads. They do it contextually, so it'll match the content on your site, and then you get paid every time the ads run. So that's another great way to do it in order to be able to generate additional revenue from what we're doing. Another method that applies to some businesses is franchising. Whether we have an online or offline business, if we have a successful business model and it's something that can be replicated, especially if we've created really good processes and systems for what we do, if we franchise, we can sell it as a business in a box and allow other entrepreneurs to use the same business name and model, providing us with recurring franchising fees and royalties. And again, this can be set up any way we want. We could charge them X amount flat rate upfront, you get everything, or it can be X amount upfront for startup, and then we get this amount of every sale or whatever it is. whatever makes sense that will generate profit. But the fact is, each of these strategies requires different levels of upfront work and investment, things like that, and different levels of ongoing management. So we have to decide what makes sense, because the suitability for each one can vary, and then some will suit our business model better than others. But if we assess our resources and our capabilities of our business, and we see where those opportunities are, we want to start taking advantage of at least one of them right away, and then we can add more on after. So the takeaway here is that adding passive or recurring income is a very smart strategy that we all should adopt as quickly as possible. It helps to diversify our income streams. It adds more sales and profits with little to no extra effort. It makes our business more profitable and less work. And ultimately, it increases the value of our business too, should we ever decide to sell it. Adding recurring or passive income should be a top priority for every business and every entrepreneur.